Hey Libra, 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 we're pushing right through here to midnight. I know, I just wanted to get your readings done, and I'm going to begin the next series of videos tomorrow during the solar eclipse energy. Oh, I am. So my beautiful, beautiful Libras, what is happening in your world? Well, I'm going to tell you, ruling planet right now is in Taurus. We also have a solar eclipse happening tomorrow. The day after that, Mercury goes retrograde. This is for the last week of April. And you know what? Mercury will be retrograde during that time. My beautiful Libras, what does that mean to you? Well, it means a lot. It should mean a lot to you because it's going to be in a lunar house that's, or equivalent of a lunar house, that's basically going to affect your physical life. So Mercury affecting your physical life, not so great when it comes to travel. You definitely want to watch all of that. You might have a hard time getting an Uber. Of course, that day I have to get an Uber. So I'm like, it's probably going to be a tough one. Watch your transportation, communication. There could be some screw-ups coming up in the next couple of weeks. This is big energy. There's a stellium happening in one of the big lunar houses. If you want to learn more about that, you can come on over to Patreon, and I will be happy to share some of the videos. I produce a tremendous number of videos each week. It's something like 34 to 36 videos. And I do have a new energy reading dropping this weekend, and I just dropped some fresh videos on Patreon all about this solar eclipse for each ascendant in Vedic astrology and what that means. You know, what you can expect, and some signs can expect to have some tough losses. To be honest with you, was your sign one of them? I don't know. I don't think so. I actually think your sign's going to do okay because your ruling planet is in one of its home houses at this time, so it's coming from a position of strength. Unfortunately for you, your ruling planet needs Mercury to it's money. Venus is money, but money can't come unless there's contracts, and that comes through Mercury: communication, travel, transportation, technology. You know, so if that's all going wrong, the other can't really do anything. But if you have Mercury retrograde already in your birth chart, you might actually be in alignment with the universe at this time, and you may end up getting some luxury items. You know, we don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Some of you could even get a home. Okay, let's get going, Libra. Third party energy, 3 of Cups. Someone's moving towards a celebration. This will become maybe a wedding. There's a Queen of Wands here. I don't know who that is. And the Queen of Cups. They're looking at each other. Okay, Leo, Sag, and Cancer energy. Cancer on either side here. This is about the home and motherhood. Someone really wants to move towards motherhood, but they're not sure. They're not sure if it's what they want. That's what it is. Not sure if it's what they want. They may want to end something. Oh boy. Cancer coming out now 3 times. I've got Scorpio, I've got some Aquarius and Sag energy here, and here we go. I said Aquarius and literally pulled the Star card. So some of you really want this Emperor to come towards you, it's wish fulfillment, and there is some manifestation happening. These are both manifestation cards. We've got Mercury, we've got Saturn, Uranus, Rahu. Here we've got the Moon, we've got Mars, more Moon energy. So there's a lot of interesting energy popping up here. I do see an ending here, and it does look pretty difficult. Someone sent, basically it almost feels like a slap on the wrist for this Emperor, but there's an ending here between the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Ultimately, there's some wish fulfillment, but then something happens. I don't know what happens here. It has to do with motherhood. Or a wife. I think it has to do with a wife or like a person. Yeah. Okay, so there's this Queen of Wands ended a love situation, whatever that means. They were burdened by something. There was a lot of obstacles. They felt there was some shady behavior happening, and that might have been something that they got from instincts or the other side. Someone has psychic abilities. It could also be something from their past that have been triggered here about a marriage possibly ending, you know, they're making a decision to end the marriage ultimately because of instinct. And there could be someone coming in after their marriage ends. They might be making a permanent decision to move towards a new love situation here. Someone that they're very passionate about, but also someone that makes some money, honey. This is a slow moving energy, but there is a lot of movement, and there is some juggling going on, okay? Just so you're aware of that. So we have this Two of Wands at the bottom. There is a partnership, an impending partnership for my beautiful Libras out there. Okay, I'm gonna do some of this. Some of these cards will leave behind. The rest will kind of take away from the deck. These two are facing each other, and that intrigued me, so I want to see what that's about. You've got 3 queens, so let's find out what that's about, and then we'll take the rest off. So, oh, the death card, yeah, the other side's telling me, don't forget about the death card. Yeah, it could be someone might find a messages or something on someone's phone. I don't know, I'm kind of getting that. My beautiful Libras, there could be some energy like that here. Yeah, these two, like these 3, I don't know what's going on. Someone's about to get stabbed in the back. It could also be in the future. This is just an FYI coming through from the other side. In the future, someone could make a lot of money, possibly doing something creative like a book, or writing a song, or creating an app. There's some creative energy here that's going to allow for some big financial breakthrough. But you have to first kind of get your head in the game, I think, to make that happen. All right, my beautiful Libras, I'm using Timothy Lance's Archeon deck here. Just going to keep using this Archeon deck, shuffling it up. Sometimes it goes in more easily than others. I know that sounds bad as I said it out loud. So I do that all the time. In fact, with a friend the other day, and yeah, said something. We were looking at ice cream, okay? And we were in I didn't want any ice cream, but they did. And they're like, we're talking about it, they're looking at like sorbets and stuff, and I'm like, you should definitely, get the creamy one. I think that would be like so delicious to put that creamy like flavor in your mouth. And I'm saying these things out loud, and like not at all aware of how it's sounding, and it's sounding pretty bad. And the person behind the counter is just like absolutely busting out with laughter. I just kept saying things that sounded pretty bad, but not even aware of it. And it was a funny moment. The entire shop was laughing, and by the end of it, and I realized that I was entertaining everybody. Yeah, sometimes that happens. And it's all an accident. That's how I became a comedian a long time ago. Oh, that was like one of my first jobs. I'm going to give you a little preview here. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the Justice card, Libra energy. That's your energy. Some of you are financially stable and independent. And if you're not, you're going to be. It's just a matter of time. There's also an energy here coming through for someone that wants to know if another party is going to be single. Yes, they are. Someone here also wants to know if the person that they're with is the one, if they're going to get married. And I don't know if they're the one, but yes, the energy is here that you will marry them. Here's a bonus card. And let's take it over to the extended. Oh, but one last thing, your oracle card right here, boom. Saint Christopher. Now, it's okay if you don't believe in saints. This is just coming from Heidi's perspective. She lived and worked in Ireland for like decades. So, you know, Ireland is a Catholic country. You know, Ireland itself is a Catholic country. Northern Ireland is not, but the rest of Ireland is, and that's what that big fight there was all about. The IRA and the Troubles, as it was called. So St. Christopher here, number 40, there is some divine guidance coming in. It's going to help create some stability in a marriage, particularly. There could also be a new marriage on the table for some of you. And this is sometimes in life's journey, and when your burdens are hard to bear, know that St. Christopher is beside you and will help and guide you there. So just think of it as the universe or universal energy coming in to help you. Some of you in the collective, I can see, have a St. Christopher or St. Christoph, a medal that's connected to this particular saint. I see a medal, and I see it like, okay, I could see dog tags hanging off of a rear view mirror. I don't know if that's the medal. Some of you might have that, but I also see it like, I can see it for someone in like a purse or something, a bag of some kind. It's, someone here takes it off when they go to the gym and they put it in the duffel bag. I'm seeing that. So, okay, come on over to Patreon and we'll talk more about all of this. I look forward to seeing you there. All the info is below. Bye now.